The Trier social stress test is one of psychology's most daunting examinations, designed to assess how well a person copes under pressure. Our couples will have to pitch for a new job and perform a mental arithmetic task in front of 3 cameras and a panel of stony-faced scientists. To begin, each participant sat quietly for half an hour, while their normal level of the stress hormone cortisol was measured. Then, with that recorded, the test began. Both Alan and Lynn had reported less than ideal childhoods. So how would stress affect them now, over 50 years later?
Thank you very much indeed for the opportunity of applying for this very prestigious position. We currently have a turnover of just something in the region of expected turnover of 2.4 million. I was also responsible for setting up all the systems. I was responsible for recruiting all the staff, all the purchasing. Something I'd wanted to achieve for a number of years.
While Alan appeared calm, Lynn's reaction seemed very different.
Can I ask the purpose of this, please? No, I can't ask the purpose of this. Okay.
Please continue.
Should we talk about the room? I'm standing here feeling quite uncomfortable.
You still have some time. Please continue.
While Hayley and Jay prepared their presentations, Alan and Lynn had to do the maths test, counting backwards in multiples of 13.
996?
No. Begin again.
983?
No. 1022.
980?
No. Begin again.
Hi.
You still have some time.
Right, I've talked too fast. What else to say? Is that nearly up now?
We would put new ceilings up and replaster through the mansion. Sorry. I feel really nervous. He looks very, very uncomfortable. I can't think of much more to say, really. To apologise.
996.
Thank you.
1009. 983. He's got a rash that's around his eyes, went to his ears, and it's gone under his neck. 974.
No. Begin again, please. 1022.
I think we never thought he was going to cope too well with this situation, and I think he's not.
Thank you.
Clearly he was so stressed. He was even more stressed than we thought he was going to be. You know, he seemed to be almost like hyperventilating. The guy is totally stressed out. Very extreme.
Oh, yeah? How far did you get down on the mental arithmetic then?
I haven't a clue. Just kept going as far as I could.
Yeah? Did you get as far as 600?
Yes, I think I did.
Did you? 500?
No.
Oh, probably about the same then. We'll have to check tomorrow.
Okay.
So you did best.
Well, no, probably not. Yeah. My stress levels have gone right through the ceiling. Yeah. I'm all right now, I'm fine.
Yeah.
What did you have to do? You had a job interview?
Yeah.
I knew you'd be crap at that. I thought I felt sorry for Jay. What's the matter? Didn't you like it? It's like you're going to break down and cry in a minute.
The very fact of having gone through a stressful situation together seemed to have brought Hayley and Jay a little closer. But the truth about how they react to conflict would soon be revealed. The next day, Angela and Frank were briefed on the results. On average, men respond far more strongly to stress than women.
Your cortisol response was very low, was very muted.
I really thought it'd be higher than that. I thought it'd be really high.
You cope very well with stress.
Oh, good.
Hayley was initially stressed, but her results show she was soon coping.
So let's move on to Jay. It should come as no surprise to you that indeed you had a very marked cortisol response. So the stress hormone was very high.
I was expecting that.
Jay had appeared very stressed, and his results showed this.
You certainly came over as being very competent and very confident. That was, however, discrepant with the test results, which showed a marked male cortisol response.
Well, it bears out what we were talking about yesterday, really, that I appear to be coping, but in reality, I'm not actually in a comfort zone.
Alan had appeared calm, happy even, but under the surface, he had been stressed.
Let's move on to you now, Lynn. With respect to your cortisol response, it was very marked.
Women do show an elevation in cortisol levels as a response to stress, but it's very elevated compared to most female responses and higher than Alan's.
Right.
It's a male profile, really.
So it's not at all typical then?
No.
Lynn had appeared under pressure, and her results showed that she was suffering an extreme, typically male stress response.
It feels, looking at it like that on the graph, seeing how high it's shot, that's a bit of a worry.
I think I understand the way that Lynn ticks, but I equally accept that I have a contribution towards the way that Lynn ticks and can be more aware of the impact that perhaps I'm having on Lynn's stress levels.
I suppose I want to help him deal with his stress now, because I don't want it getting worse. I feel more sympathetic towards Jay. You know, although it annoys me sometimes when I feel sympathetic, because obviously of her situation, but you know what I mean? But I think he understands that.